with the whole keeper and wall soccer debate. At the end of the day, like, you don't even need a hero talent on Druid. That's how good Druid healing actually is. But you're just losing every other value for no reason. And you're not getting anything in exchange. The hero talents from Keeper are just absolute dog shit. At its core. In terms of like what you get in exchange. You know? That's why I would never categorize it as more than just simply playable. Because you don't even need hero talents on Druid. That's how good the healing feels. But it's about everything else you get from the tree. Whether you get more damage, more self-sustain through harmonious blooming. And what's it called? Like the talent that gives you like more healing on yourself with regrowths, like 35% more, you know, that one. Stuff like this. Or just like an insane amount of like damage. Because, you know, obviously Keeper doesn't do absolutely anything for your damage. Like, at all. And healer damage is already a problem. Of how low it is, that you cannot be gimping yourself even further. And also, like, what's it called? Grove Guardians got soft nerfed anyway. This expansion to 8 seconds, so the value of your talent tree is even worse on Keeper compared to before, since your healing increases don't last as long anymore, versus something like Vault Stalkers, which are permanently up, because you have always blooms on people. And it's always 20% flat as well, which means you don't need Invoke to get full value. Because Keeper's full value is only during Convokes, because you have like 4 Grove Guardians out. Outside of that, you don't have particularly insane value or anything like that. Playable is just not great, is how I would put it. That's the gist of it. Because like if you look at logs, you're gonna see some people playing Keeper and be like, oh, but they did a high key as Keeper. Yeah, you could do a high key without hero talents, honestly. It's not about that. It's about the extra value that you're losing for no gain. You don't gain anything from Keeper. It's trash. That's about that. Like, Druid's profile and its healing is just pretty fucking strong, so you don't have to stress about hero talents. It's not like most healers that are in need of so much to even be able to play the game in the first place. Like, other healers are just like not as well tuned as Druid. Druid is like really well tuned right now. It's the only healer that actually genuinely feels like where it should be. Every other healer feels like it's missing something. Some percentage of healing. Druid just doesn't have that. Of course. Of course. I mean, I can't see her yet. Like, I don't know. Like, these mechanics are so annoying. For the life of me, I cannot rest him. Now I can, maybe. This is so annoying, bro. I cannot rest him. What the fuck is this bullshit, man? Please. Holy shit. It took 10 business days to get a CR off on this stupid fucking item. Playing a non-CR healer is ass, man. I don't want to do this. Holy fuck. We missed like at least like 30 seconds of him doing damage there just because I cannot get a res off at all. That's insanely bad. I mean, okay, well, he's just trolling now. He's just dying to every mechanic. But, you know, still. Well, we're formatting this for the rest of the boss then. No, they should never be nerfing Druid. Druid is not OP. It's also like middle of the pack in raid too, so they have no reason to nerf it whatsoever. Anyway. Other healers just need to be buffed up. That's it. And I'd like to believe that this is the first time that they will ever do it the proper way. And just simply buff every other healer instead. of nerfing the good ones. Because, for example, like, Disc Priest is insane in raid, right? Does it deserve a nerf? No. If anything, it needs an atonement buff in keys. So, you know. You say the same thing about Disc? I mean, yeah, but Disc didn't get nerfed anyway, so... In the end, it was still OP the entire season, so... You know. Season 2 is not really comparable, though, because Disc was way too broken. You cannot be shooting people for their whole health bars constantly every 6 seconds or some bullshit. Like, it's not... No bueno. But yeah. Because Druid is an HPS healer at the end of the day, right? Like, it's not like super broken or something. If a person is going to die, they are going to die if you don't have a external ready or something. It's not about healing always. But yeah, I guess Void Weaver didn't get put into the dirt in Season 2. I mean, it... Yeah, but why would you play Void Weaver when Oracle was so good? You know? Besides the fact that you like Void Weaver, of course. Like, imagine, like, Resto Druid had, like, two... well, like, Druid had, like, 2 healer specs, right? I mean, I would play the better healer spec, I don't care. I still get to play my Druid at the end of the day. But yeah, it's understandable, I suppose. In that sense. Quite understandable. Nah, in Midnight, Void Weaver is completely doomed and nothing can save it. Even like a buff to Atonement, individually just for Void Weaver wouldn't save it, I don't think. It's just horrible. The playstyle just feels horrendous too. This like whole like expiation thing that you're forced into. I'm not a fan of it personally. Had no fun playing it.
Only the strongest survive.
Holy fucking wheelchair, man. Oof. Guy can't even finish a smite cast. That's crazy. I'm expecting too much from the wheelchair. Yeah, Devil Feign that could be OP in this section. Okay, well, they just ate through my embellishment in one tick. Back to back as well. Big penance. And before I get a third one in a row, wouldn't that be something? Okay, nice. The hunters are getting it, so we can feint at it. I mean, normally I would be an idol, but you know. Ay, ay, ay. Mine health bar, please. I'm gonna fade this, I guess. I like how he's dipping through scales and everything, by the way. Cinema. I'm dipping through scales as well, because he gave me scales with his talent. So hard. The old Classico. Oh. That's just PS, I guess, I don't know. Why is he dying through PS? What the fuckity? Puda, please. Yeah, fuck is quite a low accurate right now. For real, for real. Oh, okay. No void shields. That's a PS out of me, buddy. People are too spread for my tastes right now. And Penance ain't doing shit right now. 0 crits. Yeah, I think this embellishment is not helping me. I think it's being a detriment. I lost some crit. Evangelism into little Mind Blast Penance action. Paid into Friendly Penance. Flash heal. Let's use the embellishment on this one. It's not really doing that much, yeah. Well, I guess it's better off just to play something else. There's nobody in the middle, guys. Our near ratio, go! Friendly penance? Nope, he's dead. Okay. Well, I can't even see him. Oh, fuck. Wait, I'm not soaking while I'm up in the air. Okay, that's not good. Good to know, but... I wonder if we had a defensive there. I mean, to be honest, like, if people weren't so fucking spread, like, I'm losing, void barrier, like, what is it called? Void shield value as well. Because people are too far away, it doesn't spread to all 3 people. They need to play, like, closer to the boss, kinda. Same as they would for Efla, basically. Because I need to catch them, right? Void shields are a little bit limited in range. Unlucky, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I could not have saved them there, really. They're just too far away. Like, I don't know if even Radiance caught him consistently either, to be honest. They're just too far away. I guess I just scared of the Tank Buster, maybe. Maybe I should have saved more on my 1 PS charge and PS him there or something. I haven't done this key enough, I guess, his priest, yet. Mira has a fucking 15, so you know. You kinda get what you get, and you don't get much angle. Okay, well. The group is a bit spread. You just probably like some variety for him, yeah. Because I mean, I doubt that he thinks that it's meta, that's for sure. If it gets buffed, because it isn't. Its raid buff is just too weak for it to ever be something else. I feel like it's just he's just playing it for variety and just to learn it, because I don't think he normally plays monk at all. That'd be my expectation. Like a why the fuck not kind of thing. Probably. I mean, I don't normally play that many other healers either, so something like that probably. You're just learning it for fun. Because until they change its rate buff, I don't think it would ever be played. It also does negative damage as a healer, which is obviously illegal. I mean, yeah, like Monk is supposed to be good at HPS, it just has too many bugs to be considered great. So I mean, like, I definitely think it can compete on HPS once it fixes the bugs get fixed, right? But the problem for me is, like, I think it's just gonna not be played over Druid, for example, because the Mark of the World is just too powerful. And Druid does infinitely more damage as a healer. And Monk has to make a choice between healing and damage, right? It's talent choices. Kinda. Because you could play, like, you-alone cast, like, range caster, and do, like, a lot of HPS but do negative damage, or you could play, like, a melee one with, like, less healing but more damage. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's a bit limited, and also, like, you still have, like, a physical buff, which is useless. Since people really knocked me over the pillar. Dude, oh, fucking dog shit ass, fucking paper bullshit ass spec, man. Why am I playing this please right now? This is ass. This is cancer. Where's my wild charge, man? Save me. This is so slow. Insane. They're probably done clicking by now, like. I should just waited at the beginning. And he fucking caught me. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother, man. Anyway, Meta is gonna be the one that heals the most. It's gonna be the one that heals the most, but also has like a good rate buff though. That is rarely ever the exception. It's gonna be the healer that does the most damage, the most healing, and has a rate buff, basically. And that healer is not gonna be current version of Monk. That's for sure. But hey, there's a couple of weeks left of like bug fixes and tuning left, right? So give it some time. Maybe it shines. I mean, it looks like an HPS season, kind of, right? In a sense, the keys, I mean, don't have like insanely frequent one-shot bullshit mechanics, right? It just seems like mostly healing checks, kinda. Maybe, you know. But I feel like if they buff Discreased, it's just gonna be automatically Discreased anyway, though, because the shields preventing any future one-shots is already huge. And having PI is also pretty good, of course. I wouldn't be at all surprised if this ends up being like a disc meta Oracle again. I would not be surprised whatsoever if that happened, to be honest. It's all gonna come down to the numbers, though. For now, I'm keeping an eye on Disc Beast. I don't think any other healer has a chance besides Druid and Disc. In the current state of the game. Even if they fix all the bugs of Mystery, where it's just gonna have more HPS and still have a worthless rate buff and still do negative dam. And have a mediocre external in Cocoon, so... I don't know. Compared to Disc and Druid, it's still bad. Monk is also squishier than Druid, so it would need stuff to survive itself, right? Which is obviously bad, if you need to cocoon yourself and whatnot. Holy fuck. Ooh. Almost got knocked off the platform there. I wish I played this better, honestly. We could have prevented a couple of deaths, I think. But not many though, because, I mean... 2 of those are guaranteed on Blobix because he fucked up majorly, twice. But the other ones, I think I could have maybe prevented one of them at least. The other one I'm not so sure about that one, but one I could prevent, I think. I do wish I played that one better. Next time. Just get this key done, so, and then we can go 19 on Druid. Because apparently he wants to do a 19 Skyreach after, which I'm fine with. Personally. Very very thirsty. You don't like having to choose between Vivify and Shadowlands? Yeah. But now you have to play... Now I'm pretty sure you have to play it baseline though. I don't... Actually, is it even a choice to be honest if you think about it though? Because I feel like it's not even a choice. You just play... Shadowlands, right? Isn't that just better? It feels like it is. From what I watched. I'm getting demolished by these debuffs. Time to do ultimate penitence real quick. Big shield on me. I could rescue somebody here with my grip. If we don't want to kill. Or can't kill. It's gonna be a wee bit of a chore now. Let's do evangelism. Big shields. Oh, nice. I have one of them, which is great because I have a huge shield on me. As you know, you do bigger shields on yourself. The prophet's will, you know. It's always good when the mechanic is on me as a healer because most healers, not to say every healer, pretty much has like a more self-healing or more shields or whatever on themselves, right? Compared to on other people, which is a bit RNG. Let's do Void Shield. Harmony Ratio, go! Go do something, please. Make it worth my time. That I chose you over Shadow Melt. And spoiler, it ain't worth. A bit of trouble. PS. Flash heal. One time. A little penance. Didn't get a void shield until now. Holy fuck. I felt a little shady there. For a brief moment. Lost, nice. Fade. Penance. Big one. Shield. Little penance. Little shield. Nice one. Got a void shield. Need a slow or something. Yes, myself. Fade. Not ready yet. I'll have fade on next one. Shield. Fade. Flash heal. Evangelism. Friendly penance. Shield manually. Didn't get the void shield, so... To have Archangel. Yeah, ready. Hold power of the dark side. Radiance. Enemy penance for atonement. Regular shield. Friendly penance. Void shield myself. Fade. Flash heal. Friendly penance. Friendly shield. Holy fuck. Ow. DP. Flash heal. Shield. Help pot. Radiance, Red Dependence. My goodness gracious. That was very brutal. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. +2 though. Good shit. I should have. Well, I could save like one death, I think, this key. The rest, I don't know. This feels a little shady, I'm gonna be real. Not having those void shields at those crucial moments feels kind of horrendous. I kind of just ran out of buttons at some point. And yeah, this absorb, I mean, I don't know. Not sure how much I care about it. 1.4 million, it's the same as prayer mending. It didn't really save my life particularly. So I need a different embellishment, I suppose.